Hi, welcome creative companions. Today we're going to paint a snow scene. Ah, look at that. It's River. It's me and River for her annual painting we do every summer. And this year she said, Granny, I want to paint snow. So we're going to paint a snow scene together. So snow, you will... Snow. We're going to need white paint, of course. We're going to put a bunch of white on here. And then we're going to need some blue. Just a little.
Get some blue.
Thanks, Sparkles. That's good. And for right now, let's just do white and blue. And as you see here, we could start by just painting the whole canvas with a very light tones of white and blue and let it just do what it does, if you will. If you will, River. Let's take a big brush. We'll get to... Oh, go ahead.
If you want to add some of kind that you want, you can. But we are going to do it.
So River had some glitter, that pink glitter and silver glitter that we're going to add at the end. And then she had these little... Whoopsie, they're spilling.
Balls.
But they're like little clear balls, like plastic, I don't know. But we're going to use those to accent our snow and even make a snowman. And then I also really like to use this extreme glitter craft paint. It looks white when you put it on, but it dries clear with just glitter. And then there's also this kind. What's that say, River? Right? Glitterific.
Yeah.
Glitterific. Oh, I keep missing the camera. Glitterific. So there's also that, which has big chunky glitter you might want to use. But for now, let's just start with our palette. Oh, yeah, and you'll need some glue.
Glue?
Yeah, we'll need some glue later. So let's get a nice big wide brush and let's put that in the water, get it wet, put it in the white, and just a little a tiniest dab. See that? I just put the tiniest dab of blue with my white, and I'm just going to start covering my canvas with the quickness. I just splattered paint on my arm already. Try not to get paint on your mom's table. We put down a... trash bag so as to try to not mess up mom's new table.
A new one.
Yeah.
The new one.
And we also have on our artist smocks because the acrylic paint does stain. And put a whole bunch more white, River. Here, get a big glob of white and add that to your paint now.
You need white and blue. For now.
White and blue for now is right. I'm just going to move the camera a second. You keep covering your canvas. So I just wanted to show them what you're doing. Just back and forth like that. I would get some more white there, River. Another big glob of white on there. Because you've got a lot of water, so you need a lot more paint. So there, she's just putting on the blue and the white. This is just our background. We always start from the back of a painting of our scene, and we work forward. So this is our sky, this is our ground, and snow, when it reflects the sky, you see blue tones in there. I'm using more white. River's using a little more blue than me. No hurry, no worry. Right, River? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you need to just be patient.
Right, and patience is a practice too. We practice being patient and taking our time.
Yep.
We got all the time we want. Because when you're working on a painting, you don't have to finish it all right now. Say the phone rings and somebody needs you. Well, you can just sit it down and you can walk away and you can come back later.
You don't just need a light.
Now, since you used a lot of water there, can I show you a trick? So she used a lot of water, and so it's looking real wet. You can just take a brush that's not wet yet and do that. See that? So you want to try that? Here, try it with this brush. Let me trade you. And I'm going to move our camera back because I don't feel like they're seeing enough of what we're doing with this camera angle. So just keep covering your canvases, folks. It's okay. We'll get it. They're patient, too, with us. Oopsie. Can you see your canvas now in that camera? No, I need to tilt it down some way. How can I do that? I don't have a tripod, y'all, for my phone, and I'm using my phone right now to film.
Yeah.
Can you do that? Or I could hold it and you paint. We should have set up the easel. One day we'll get it right and we'll set up the easel. There you go.
So if you do use way too much, just do what we were doing.
Right, so just smoothing it out. And that's probably smooth enough. You could... Whoa. Now, I always like to do the edges too, like that.
It makes it look better.
It makes it look more finished. So here, do your edges, and I'll do my edges. You got it?
Do my edges.
So what we're doing now is just the edges of the canvas, so like as if the painting is wrapping around the edges. Oopsie, let's move our bag a little.
Yeah,
That'll come right off there. There you go.
Well,
here, let's add. Here, use some more white now for your edges too. Add some white to that. So we're just doing the edges of the canvas, and now it's just mine is a very light white and blue, making my edges just covering them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be solid.
It doesn't need to be perfect.
No, there is no perfect in nature, right?
Right.
So
That would be weird if it was.
If everything was just perfect, it would be boring.
Boring.
Yeah.
And like the pretty ones will be like, yeah.
Yeah, the pretty outstanding ones would be like, see, we stick out because we look different. We're not perfect like a little boxy square. So see, it just looks like this right now. White with some blue here and there. Rivers looks that way too.
Like this.
See, white with some blue here and there.
And
So,
we get a bunch of paint.
While you finish doing your edges there, let's see. So back to, let me give you a minute to catch up, River.
Okay. You're plain.
Doing great. So I always say, we just indicate snow and we indicate a sky. And can I help you get those? Oh, I'm getting paint on the thing now.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, we're being messy.
Well, I am sitting. If I sit down, that's where I would sit.
Uh-oh. Where's our water?
We are messing up.
We're just making a mess. We're not messing up, but this is just a messy process. That's why we wear smocks. Here, let me pick up your canvas here. Hold it a minute.
Ooh, that feels good.
We're just cleaning up a little bit as we go so we don't make a big mess too much.
Too much.
Right? See, hold up. Okay, now put it down. There you go.
It's okay now. It's okay now.
Yes. We'd have been better off to use an easel, and next time we will. As a matter of fact, you want me to pause this and go get an easel for you to use? It might be a lot easier. Well, it wouldn't be so messy. Okay? So we're going to pause, and then we'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah.
All right. Take 2 of painting a snowy scene. Snowy. So far, on the first part, we painted our canvases tones of white and blue.
Yeah. You can really see the difference in mine.
Okay, so...
Because I had 2 layers.
And now, because we work from the back to the front, let's put some mountains in next.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sometimes they have like mountains.
So, for my mountain, let's use a nice flat kind of brush. You want that one?
I'll have this one.
And I'll use this one. Let me demonstrate first how I'm going to do a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And we do the shadows first, which are the dark areas. Look, you can't see my head, but that's okay. You can see my canvas. All right, so we're going to, let's get the glue out of the way. Let's get all these things out of the way. That's good. Yes. All right, River, so watch. So I'm going to take mostly blue and a little white on my brush. And this is my sky up here. So my mountain, I'm going to go like the shape of the mountain.
Like
watch.
A triangle.
Yes, like a triangle. So we go up and then we go down. And see that? We don't want to do it too much. and then we can just watch this, River. And then we go back to this line and go like this, go like this, go like this. That's called pulling it down. So we just pull it down like that, all in the same direction. You see that? Okay. So try that. You want to use this brush so it is the same? Because that brush might be, we want to use that later. So here, let me put paint on it for you. Go ahead and make your mountain where you want it. So you just make a triangle up at the top, yes. There you go. And then pull the paint down this way, down this way. There you go. There you go. All towards that way. Nice. Now we might want to make a second mountain that overlaps that one. So, and we'll add snow to these mountains in a minute. Okay?
Like snow.
So we're going to take it, I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to use a different brush because you can use that one. So same thing. This mountain's going to go right here. And it's going to go up and down. And see, because these lines go that way, River, look. See, they go this way. Yeah. So these ones I'll go this way, this way, this way. And there's my second mountain. You see? I'll put one more mountain in. Don't try to make it perfect right now. We just want to put another mountain.
I'm not going to put another mountain.
You just want one mountain?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make one more mountain here. This one's going to come way up here and go off the page. And go this way with my lines.
Sometimes you could do it off the page so then it can be quicker.
Now, watch this. To put the snow on your mountain, I'm going to go just white now. And we don't want to try like to overdo this. Just put a little white on your flat brush. You're going to go, are you watching, remember? Yeah. You're going to go to the tippy top and put the little white. And then you're going to go bloop, bloop, like that. And that's all you're going to do. You can do that whole edge white.
Not like.
So you don't want to, right, not like paint, paint, paint. Watch this, River. So you just want to go to the top, put a little bit of white, and then make it come down. So like it's a snowy cap. It's a snowy cap on your mountain. See that?
And
do you want to try a snowy cap?
I want to finish my mountain. Sometimes you want to finish your mountain before doing it. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, we're going to get to the bottom in a minute, and I'll show you how you make it look like it's foggy at the bottom.
Yeah.
So right now we're just...
Sometimes it's foggy.
Right, sometimes it's foggy. So we do the top part and make snowy little caps. Here, you want to try that brush and make snowy little caps on your mountain? So just touch it at the top.
Make sure that you have different kind of brushes.
Right, it's a flat brush now. So just touch it at the top on that same line. Right, no, don't go over now. Touch it on that line. And now, whoops, and then, oh, that looks good. And then just pull it down, easy like that. Oops. Can you do that for her? She's busy. Oh, she's coming. So we're going to pull it on down this way. So here's what River's got going on her mountain. See that? Snowy caps. I'm just going to help her out a little bit. She has a friend at the door.
My friend.
Oh, hi. So look how good your mountain's looking. Right?
Yeah.
So now let's put the like foggy at the bottom of the mountain. Well, before we do that, we need to, where's your fat brush go? I took it.
Yes.
Hi. My name's Madeline. I'm River's neighbor.
Hi, Madeline. It's nice to meet you. Do you want to paint?
Oh, yeah.
I will need to go get you a piece of cardboard because I don't have any more of these canvases.
But my mom does.
Does your mom have one? Would you ask her if we could share one with Madeline? Madeline? Is that correct? My name's Kim.
Oh.
It's nice to meet you.
That's nice. That's a good name.
Yeah, it's an easy one. It only has 3 letters.
Yeah, K-I-M.
K-I-M, that's all. So, do you have another canvas that she could use? Or I have a cardboard.
Do you want to ask your mom if you can come in?
My mom already said that I'm not gonna start.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that you're gonna stay over here, so why don't you go tell her that?
She said I could knock on River's door to play outside.
Right. So you need to ask her if you can come inside and paint
Yeah.
instead.
Okay.
So we might have someone else joining us.
Yeah.
So you see what we got going on there? River, watch this. So I'm going to make this like at where the mountains meet the land. We need to make a line. And it's snowing, so we can just make that white.
White.
Right where so this is the bottom of the mountain there. We just want to make a nice fuzzy kind of edge. This mountain is to
Like
grow
a
some.
cloud. It's
Right.
Like a cloud.
It's kind of like a cloud, and we just want it to be soft and fuzzy. And later we're going to come back and add some fog there. But you might want to do that next, River, is just get a nice line going across here where your mountain meets the ground. And this might be water over here on yours. Make that, like, maybe just do that with white. Like, that's really snowy right there at the bottom of the mountain. Now, at the bottom of your mountain, you might also have some trees, usually, some kind of foliage. So I just like
Or ice.
Or trees with ice on them. I'm just going to do kind of an up and down little motion all the way along the bottom here. We're not thinking about this too much. We're just indicating little trees. See that? Just a little up and down movement. Let's take some darker blue. We could do this whole thing with just blues and white. So see what I did there? River, look. Now you can take the brush like it's trees, and we're doing the shadow, the dark part. So you can just go up and down like this, all the way along your mountain. See that? And we'll put snow on it later, but just do it with the dark blue now. And see? And you just go up and down. And
make sure you don't run out like we are.
yeah, we'll get some more. But you don't think about it. You just go boop, boop, boopity boop, up and down like that. You see? Yes, that's good.
My mom said yes.
Okay. So how about if I pause the video a minute
We
again?
will pause in
All right.
2029.
So there you go. So we're going to get everybody caught up, and we'll be back in a minute. Bye-bye. We're back, and we're going to work some more on our snow scenes now.
With someone else.
Yes, and
Her
we have
name's-
a...
Her name's Madeline, but she's not allowed to be on camera because we don't know her mom.
Yeah, so she's sitting here painting too. And to your River, I'm going to go like where your snow, let's say your snow goes. So we're doing something a little different.
I'm not
We're-
done with the white.
We're just putting a big blob of white on here for River to move around. Let me
So,
give you a different brush, River.
Do we dip it on water now?
But don't put it on your white because that water is going to be blue. Because we had blue in there. Here, use that brush. And you just want to let yours dry for a minute, okay? You know what else you could do, though? Take this brush and
I will put it on here.
actually what I want you to do is paint this edge
Oh,
and
okay.
this edge. So get all your little edges, okay? Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good idea. Just stand it like that.
Do you
There.
like this, Madeline?
Oh, look at that snow. Everybody's making such nice snow.
So what do we do again?
Just paint this edge.
Sorry that we're going ahead of you.
So what we just did to make it snowier now and a really nice field like a snow, blanket of snow, if you will, is we just squirted that white paint right on the canvas. You can put that brush in the water then, and you just need to let yours sit for a minute and let it dry.
I will put it right over here.
And then I'll show you how to do the mountains. So I'm just brushing on some bright white now.
Whoa, I like
See,
both
and
of
to
yours.
Thanks.
make just snow banks. And then after we get all our snowy areas on, we can add trees and things like that.
Your grandma comes to paint with you?
Every year we paint together, don't we?
Okay.
River has paintings hanging in her room that we've done.
Is that your painting?
That one is a photograph.
That one is a
Oh,
painting.
nice. Let's see where you got, River.
Who painted that?
That one is a photograph. I did that one.
If
So
you
here's
see
what River
Kite
has. Look at her
on
snow. See it coming together? See what's
Kite-
happening
If
there?
you see K-I-N-S.
I'm going to pause for just a second again. On this painting, we have to be patient. And sometimes you have to just stop
Yes.
and let it dry and
I
do
know.
something else.
We gotta
So,
try to let it dry, and
Right.
then we can paint
and then we
it.
move on to the next thing. So I'll show you how to make the mountains. Okay?
I thought that, for a minute I thought that says chocolate.
That's black, and we'll use that maybe some. So we always want to do our shadow parts first, which is the dark part. So we're going to take the brush with mostly blue on it again. And see how a mountain is like a triangle?
Yes.
So you go make a triangle shape wherever you want your mountain, make a triangle. So she's making a little triangle. Now, then you go like this, and we call this pull in the paint. Pull it down, pull it down, pull it down.
Ooh,
And now make another mountain that goes like right here. And make that triangle. There you go. And then pull it down like the other one. All in that direction. That's right. That's right. And you can make River made just one mountain. You can make as many mountains as you want to. And just do them all the same way. And we'll add snow to them in a minute.
I'm only making 3.
Okay. That's very good. And we'll just continue this line till it touches the ground.
You made 3.
I made 3 too. All right. There.
And I
now,
made 1.
to put your snow, see, to make it a snowy cap,
Yep.
we're just going to take a smaller brush
And put white
with
on
just
top.
white and the same thing. So you're just going to touch it, touch it, touch it right along the top and then pull it down.
River, I'm
Do you
almost
see?
29 again.
Okay.
So here you go. You can put snow on your mountains.
So
Did you
that's
see
why
how
I
to
put-
do that?
Mhm.
So she's putting snow on her mountains. This is just a review. I'm going to, now that I've put my snow, we're just going back and forth. And you're just going to use tones of blue and white and blue and white. I'm going to put an edge here. This is where, like, the snow meets the water, maybe. Maybe there's water and frozen water. See that, River? I made a dark line now in my white line.
Can I take this home?
Oh, yes. It'll be yours. So now you can take that little brush. Oh, you're not done. You know, got one more snowy top to make.
I'll show her what to do.
With the trees next. With the dark color. Yeah, that's the right brush. Good. That's good, Madeline. So let River show you now how to do the trees.
So, what you want to do is just like...
Up and down. See how that makes little tree shapes
Like
at the
that.
bottoms of all your mountains?
Yep.
That's pretty neat. And that's where we left off. And now we're all caught up to each other.
You're catching up.
Nice. So now those little trees that we have there, we could take a smaller brush with some white on it and just,
Do I put this in the water?
yes, you can put it in the water.
There's
And
so
just-
many pink ones.
Yeah, I'm going to clean those all in a minute. But we can just hit the tops of those little trees with a smaller brush with white just to indicate. I always say indicate or pretend or make you think that there's snow on those.
Okay.
See that?
Yeah.
So you just go around the tops of all those dark blue trees and put some snow on them.
And I'm going to
And
make
you can use a
water.
little brush.
So what is that zigzag?
So that zigzag, see how, there's frozen water there?
Oh,
That's where the
frozen
snow
water.
meets the water. That's the line where they come
Hey, I'm doing
together.
that too, but I'm using...
Oh, that's good. That's good. You want a small brush to play with now, Madeline?
Oh, sure.
And you can
Like
put
a
some,
little
like
one?
this one's a good one to put some snow on top of your trees. And you don't have to paint. You just put some and go up and down with the brush. Bonk, bonk, bonk. You can make that noise if you want to. Bonkity, bonkity, bonk.
Here's my brush.
Yes.
Oh, I think
That's
it's
working.
Too much blue.
Well, then put more white.
I need some...
Maybe I need to put some more white on the thing.
Put some more weight
We
on
need
the
more.
sand.
And let's put some in a different spot so it's clean.
Yeah.
So now we're going to use some more white.
Yay. It's
So
turning
now
blue.
see this place where the, hey River, we want to see this a minute, where this place where the water meets the land, there where I made that zigzaggy line. So to show depth, so it looks like the water is lower than the snow. So this is my snow. This is the water over here. So the bank would go like this, icicles hanging down into the water, see? How you do that? So all I did was take my blue and white together and just drag it down to make like that look like little icicles on the edge of the bank there. So you're always remembering that this is where the water is.
Are we doing the zigzag?
You can put a zigzag, yes. So just use one of the brushes that's already here and take it out and just wipe it off on a paper towel. Remember to cover your dress back up cover your dress back up first with this. So you don't forget. You just took that right out of my hand there, Sparkles. She just took my brush. And wipe it with the paper towel. So get all that paint you don't need off of it. Got it? Just squeeze it off and wipe it off. That's it. Yeah, that's working.
This is the first one I did with you.
Yes, it's good. Can I'm going to help you. Oh, we got a lot of brushes here. Let's make this line continue so everything connects to everything.
So now I just put in some blue.
So this side is your water, right? Yeah. So water, you can just keep doing, ooh, see like that? Just take, ooh. Nice. Now take some of that blue off. Yeah, a lot of it here. Let's take that off for you. Whoopsie.
I only painting like 5 times.
Well, you're doing a good job. That's how you get good at stuff. You practice. I have so much white on here. I want one of these fat brushes to smooth out my white snow here.
I like it. I want both of yours.
Thank you. We're all doing such a good job.
So I like yours.
So, River, I just went like this on my snowy side with a lot of white just to make it look really smooth. And like take this line so it blends better and it doesn't look so fat.
I kind of did a V for my zigzag.
That's good. Can I pull this up for you so it blends in with the bottom of your mountain? Everything has to meet up together. Don't worry about this. We're going to make it look like some grassy area there.
Can River show me how to do those?
And like go down there. Just see that. You can just play around and move the paint around a little bit. Sometimes you don't even need more paint. And you just move it around a little. That's looking fabulous. So what else do we need here? How about, we want a tree, don't we, somewhere? So this is our snowy part. What if we have a tree standing up there? All right, so are we even filming? Yes, we are. Okay, so here's where we are. I'm going to get real crazy, and instead of blue for my tree, I'm going to use black. To make that more watery. Okay. River, come back to your own canvas. I'll try not to paint on anybody else's. Everybody paint on your own. And just try to give instructions with our words. All right, there we go. Black paint. Now, nobody paint for a second. I'm just going to give a demonstration here. Okay. So I want to make a little group of trees. So I'm going to take this brush, I'm going to clean it off, and I'm going to go with just black. All right? And this is my water on this side, and this is my snow. So the tree would be growing out of the snow. My hand's getting really dirty.
It's okay.
You
get messy if you paint.
That's right. So the tree goes up and branches out. Let's make it a really big tree. Whoa. So if it's a really big tree, it's going to be fat at the bottom. So let's make it.
It also needs roots. Don't forget the roots.
Yeah, so it's fatter at the bottom, and it gets skinnier as you go up. And maybe it has another branch that goes off this way. And as you know, we like to wrap it around the side. Wait a minute, let me fix this. And nothing perfect, remember? We're just indicating a big fat tree trunk right there, right now.
I need a...
Okay, so I'm going to put mine down and be the assistant here too.
Can I have
River.
The napkin?
Here, let me get that ready for you. Because we're getting a lot of paint on a lot of brushes.
Hey, we're doing a lot of blue and that.
Right, so this time we're going to use black to make a tree.
I love blue.
Okay, and you don't need a whole lot on your brush. Let's get, okay. Think about where you want to put your tree. But don't think too hard.
If you put your tree on the wrong space, you're supposed to put it there.
Yep, and that's where it was supposed to be. Also, like in this other picture, it has one tree that has kind of fallen over and that goes out over the creek. So I'm going to make a tree like that on mine. So this tree maybe had a friend that was standing beside it that fell down. Oh man, it fell all the way out there. It was really long tree that fell down. And as you know, the trees, so River, listen here, on your branches on your trees now, they get skinnier as they go out away from the trunk. So you got to get littler brushes and make some skinny, little skinny lines, which I love to do.
Why do you change your voice?
I don't know, just because it's fun. Take a little brush like this and try that, and start by your trunk and then go out. Make skinny branches too. Good, you made one that fell over too. We're just moving the paint around. And in a minute, we're going to let this dry. This is our shadow part with the black, but we have to put snow on it because there's snow on everything in this scene. Because it has been snowing and snowing for days here.
For days and days. The
Yeah.
sun goes out and it never melts.
This was a tree like that was connected right here.
Right.
But it fell down.
So, there's my trees and my fallen down tree. And take your time. You don't ever have to hurry. And don't work on it too hard either. We just want to indicate that tree. And then I can go back now with the white. And just a little white on my brush. And just put some white where it hit the tree.
I remember this.
See where the snow's sticking to the side of the tree.
Or
sticking to the top of this tree, see?
I remembered. If you want to put a person, you can put a person.
We can, but let's finish our trees though. And
My
put some
trees-
snow on your
My
tree.
trees are all done.
You want to let that dry a minute and then maybe you want to put some snow on it.
Yeah.
Because this is snowing and snowing for days here.
Is this Antarctic?
Yep.
And I'm just kind of putting more branches as I go.
Oh,
And a
look,
couple
both of
more
yours.
branches.
So you're putting a little like
Broken one.
that one was connected to that. Yeah. Then it like broke off. It's a tiny baby.
Now, do you want to put some white, River? I think it would look nice if you took some white like this, like a lot on your brush, and just kind of went wiggly, like that, and wiggly, on the tops, you see? Because that's where the snow would lay.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Do you get my drift? Snow drift, that is. I'm going to clean some more brushes. Nope, sit. Ask me for what you need.
I need a paintbrush for the white.
Okie dokie. I need to put my glasses on so I can pick you a good one. And I
I like
recommend
your glasses because those.
Yeah, so I don't lose them. So
Yeah,
I
I
recommend
know
just a
that's
fat
okay.
brush like this for this part and just get a glob. And then just try, your paint is still a little bit wet, so you just want to put it where the top is and just touch it. There, it snowed on there, and then get some more. Are you done with making snow on your tree? Did you make snow on the fallen one?
I don't want to.
Oh, you don't want to? It doesn't have any snow?
No.
Okay.
It's
All
just
right.
buried. It's buried. It's buried.
So, you know, the other thing is, one thing that's missing here is your tree goes off the page at the bottom and already has kind of a shadow. My tree is on the snow here, and there would definitely be a shadow from it like this way. So we're going to put a little shadow there and use some white to make it just kind of blurry going down that way. And shadow this, and then a shadow under my fallen guy. Shadow under here on the, and then I'm gonna make. It's good to just be creative and make it look like snow and feel like a snowy, rivery scene here. I put a little more black there than I would like, so I'm gonna go back with some gray.
In the end,
Oh, I don't know what happened there. My water just.
after when we're done with this whole painting,
We're gonna glue.
we're gonna glue and put some fun stuff on it. We're also gonna make the sun.
I make the shadow.
We are also gonna make a sun.
You want to make a sun, so we have a sun on here.
How's there?
I made my water a lot darker, so it really contrasts from my snow.
Look at mine.
It was kind of by accident. I just have to go with it because that's kind of what happened.
Can
And sometimes that's okay. You just do what it does.
You know, like when it's snowing.
So you have a nice snowy scene going on.
What are you doing, River?
She's sneaking around. Let me show you what River has going on here. Here's hers. Nice, see? It really feels like snow and a mountain and a stream. That's yellow. Can I show your painting? So this is Madeline's painting she's working on. How old are you, Madeline?
6.
She's 6. Isn't that nice? You see her mountains back there? And she's got a really big tree.
After
It's a
summer,
really
I'm
nice
gonna be
big
7.
tree. So
After
River
summer-
would like to try to make 8 now. We're going to have to be careful here with this sun, River, because we have a blue sky and you want to make a yellow sun. It's going to turn green if we're not careful. So I'm going to give you some white.
This feels empty.
Let's try this one.
Bye-bye.
All right, so here's some yellow. We'll see. We really don't want that to get in the blue, and we don't want to use... We do not want to use a brush that we already used in the blue or the...
I said I need another paint.
So let me just show you first, okay? I'm going to make a small sun on mine.
Me too.
Okay, so I'm going to use this small little brush, and I'm going to put some white and some yellow. I'm going to mix them on the palette here. Make a nice light yellow for myself. Okay, and then where is my sun? Let's see, where is it? It's going down in the sky real low right here.
I'm in kindergarten.
Ah. I went to all the grades. So there's my sun. You see?
Yeah.
Okay, now, to make a circle, y'all, just take that flat brush. I'm going to show you on the back. You can just take it like this and smush it to your canvas and spin it in a circle.
Yeah.
See? And it makes a perfect circle then. Do you want to try this one? It's going to make a small sun. Like that big. Is that how big you want your sun?
Mine too.
So you want to try that? Everybody's going to make a teeny tiny, itty bitty little yellow sun.
You sound almost Biggie and Poppy. You know how Biggie, you know,
Yay!
Biggie loves and Mr. Dinkle.
And I can make it more round for you if you want. Because it went all crazy. Or you could get, there you go.
Oof. That was close because it gets about King's green.
But we can go over it and over it. Let's make it a little bigger because your scene is bigger than mine. How's that?
Yeah.
You want to try one? You want to make a yellow sun somewhere?
Yeah.
A little one?
A little one.
Itty bitty teeny tiny little sun. And then we can take yet a different brush. Did you get it? Oh, you're doing it. Here, and then I can do what I did for River and just make it completely round for you by going like that. And then I'll show you how to make the sun shine. We'll take this brush and some yellow again, and it's barely on there. See, it barely is going to come off the brush. And then we can go to our sun, right to the edge of it, and go. See that? It barely made a little dot. See that? It barely made some sun rays coming off my sun, but one more time. All right, you can try it. So you start right at the sun and then go out from there. Try it again. Push a little harder. Don't put more paint on yet. There you go. Go that way. Yeah, I think you do.
I need another paintbrush.
Here you go. Just a second. I got you.
Okay.
We have to be patient.
Yes. When you paint, it's very patient.
Yeah, you have to take your time. And sometimes if you hurry up too much and you
It
don't
will
let
mess up
things
your
dry, then
It
you
will
just
mess
make a muddy mess. And it all looks like mud.
If we use brown.
Now you could use this yellow right here because you don't want very much on your brush. So use it right from there. You girls are doing so good. How you people doing out there? So there's my little sun. Now, don't write on my pants. If your sun is over your water, it would reflect in your water. So my sun's over my water, and it would show right there. So I'm going to put a little yellow right there in my water where the sun would be shining down there. Coming off like this. That's interesting. So you can, if your sun is above your water, you can add a little sunshine to your water. I don't know if you can see what I did there, but why are you laughing? I apparently got my braid in the paint a lot.
You need to take a bath.
I guess so.
A bath.
I need a sun.
Oh, good. You made your sun reflecting in the water, too. Now, I think we should decide where our snowman's going to go.
Mama.
Oopsie. That happens. It's okay.
You just put it away in the
Ta-da! I
bathroom.
fixed it.
Magic.
So, River has some things that we're going to glue on our canvas for our snowman. But we're going to need to let it dry a little bit. And before we do that, I suggest that we should draw or paint our snowman's shape first. So I am going to clean a brush and get it real clean, really clean. And then we're gonna go in the just white. I'll do mine first as demonstration. Okay, everybody watch. So my snowman is gonna be right here. So I'm going to make his big snowball at the bottom. You can hardly see it because it's on the white.
White. This is white.
White on white. And then there's his next snowball. And he has 3 snowballs.
But you'll tell us if you add the buttons.
So I'm just globbing the paint on and making 3 snowman. You can barely see him, but you can see him, right? So we're gonna need to glob on our snowman and let him dry for a little while. And take a break maybe for a little while. So make where your snowman goes. I will get you a brush, Madeline.
Okay.
To make your snowman.
I love snowman.
It's so fun to make snowman in the snow.
I made the giant snowman and I ate its nose.
And you ate its nose. Was it a carrot?
Yes.
And we'll get to that part and we'll paint its carrot nose and everything.
And I ate the snowman.
Oh, perfect. Can she use that brush? What is it? Oh no. That's how you get ants. Where's your snowman gonna go, sweetheart? Don't worry about that.
I don't like ants. I don't like ants. They're scary.
Ouch. I hurt my elbow. Okay, thank your snowman. We're gonna pause for now and let our snowman dry and clean up a little bit and we'll be back. We're back. We're going to take a tiny brush now. We've let our snowman dry. We're just going to dip it in the black. And we're going to put the buttons down the front of the snowman's... let's do the buttons on his middle ball first. So just put right in the middle of his middle ball, put 2 little dots. All right, or 1. And then on his bottom ball, he could have 1 or 2 dots too, if you want his buttons to go down. So see that? And then we can give him eyes on his top ball. Doop, doop. And you can leave the nose off because we could make a carrot nose. And we could just make a little smile with dots. See? How's it going? Good job. So do we want to make an orange nose? Like a carrot? Yeah, carrot nose. So let's put... Oh.
Right here.
Blush nose. I have a blush nose.
Okay, everybody, so we're going to put our brush in the water, rinse it off. Just use that same brush. Rinse it off and then wipe it off with the paper towel. Share. And I'm going to squeeze out just a little bit of orange. And we're going to wait for me. Let me demonstrate first. Let me demonstrate first. So we're going to put a little orange on our brush and a carrot nose. We'll just make a dot and then pull it down so it makes a little line. You see that? You see that, River? And then he needs one more thing after the carrot. Oh, good carrot nose. Good carrot nose. Okay, rinse that off and take it off on the paper towel. We need to give him a hat. Yes, so watch. Now, I want you to watch me first, girls. Watch. For his hat, we're going to make a line across his head. Do you see? Look, River. That'll come right off. So I made a line across the top of his head. That's where his hat's sitting on his head. And then on top of that, we just make a little rectangle. See? That's it. So there's your snowman.
Do we color
Yes, color the hat in. And there you have it.
Well, I know.
And now we're gonna let that dry, and we're gonna glue some other things on there in a little while. Madeline, we're gonna let yours be done. That is so good. Can I show it to the camera?
Can I have some brown for the...
Look, her snowman.
Can I have some brown for the hands?
Oh, you want to make him have some arms? You could use black like your tree. Let's use black like your tree. Use that. Okay, use black like your tree. Just use a little brush and give him a little.
After.
Just pick one of these, River. Pick yourself a little brush. I like that idea. I'll give mine some little arms too. They're like sticks, like your tree. They just come out in little sticks. You know what? One other thing we could do is put a little scarf around his neck.
Oh, mine's gonna be yellow.
That's good. You want to give him a yellow scarf, or do you want a red one?
I made a scarf.
Oh, you already made a black scarf. You could put red dots on it.
Yeah.
That would look nice. There.
I'm making a yellow scarf.
So you can give your snowman whatever color scarf you want him to have. You want to use that? I'll give mine a red scarf. And then you can sign your painting. Madeline, do you know how to write your name?
Yes.
So artists sign their name on this corner. You could write your name right over there. River, you might want to wait because you're going to want to do a little more. Because we're going to do some other things. But this could also be done at this point. So there's my little scarf on my snowman. Oh, I like the scarf. It's striped. Can I show that? She made hers have stripes, dots, spots. Okay.
Green with dots.
And then River, let me show hers. And hers has little dots too. And I love hers nose. Good job. So we're going to pause for another minute and we'll be back to finish her up in a little while. Hi, we're back. We finished up the painting and
Without you.
yeah, and we wanted to show you. We just glued a lot of glitter and then these little like balls that River had on here and made it look really nice and snowy. She used some pink glitter on her sun there and then showed the reflection of it in the water in pink as well. And always remember to sign your work.
Papa.
Yay for the winter snow scene. Good job. Thanks for participating. We'd love to see your painting when it's done. Peace out.